Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols, and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today we have the Tim Wildsmith collab, Humble Lamb, also known as the Desert Sky. So we're going to check it out, and then I'm going to show you kind of the history of the NKJV Shepherd. Some of you may not know that the NKJV Shepherd was actually the first Bible that Humble Lamb printed, and it wasn't called the Shepherd at the time. It was just their first Bible, the New King James. Now it is the same layout, but this is when they took a dive into the foredge gilding, and it was the Shepherd with the lamb, and just really nice, and I've always liked this. And of course, this one's in black, which they don't offer like this anymore. Now, what's really cool is they've gone back to offering black, but the liner on the inside is white, and that is really cool. I'm hoping to get that color combination next because I really think that's cool. But this was back in my black Bible days when I thought that black Bibles were the best Bibles, and I've since evolved. As a matter of fact, I will put on the end screen the video where I talk about my conversion from black Bible onlyism to where I started to really appreciate full color Bibles. But you can see this one does not have the full yap. Humble Lamb didn't offer that early on, but they did make very beautiful Bibles, and this one is the black Bible, black liner, and of course it has the 9-point font. It has the references on the outside column, your notes on the bottom, and these references are lined up perfectly with their verses. Now this is one of the early ones, so it was very difficult to see the words of Christ in blue. You can see them, but it's a little bit dark. So for those who have some color blindness issues, this may be a little bit difficult for them, but over time, they corrected this. Now, they went with the Fox Orange. This was a beautiful new color. This is just wild to me. It reminds me of like a yellow taxi, and this one's the art gilding. They don't offer art gilding anymore. Do you want them to bring art gilding back? Then let them know in the comments, because it is actually something that he has mentioned on the table. I will put that video on the end screen as well, where we talk about the art gilding issue and that not being offered anymore, how he got some fusses about that, and how they're considering bringing it back, but only you can make that happen if you let them know. So again, same layout, obviously. Beautiful art gilding. No one beats Humble Lamb in the art gilding game, and you can see the blue is a little bit more visible in this one, but you're really going to see an upgrade in these. This is the forest green. We'll get to the Wildsmith Bible, don't worry, but this is the forest green, and I really like this color. I really like this full grain goat skin here. Keep in mind, these were in the Mauritian goat skin. They have since changed to full grain. Really beautiful. They call this a semi-yap, but that is actually a full yap. That touches. And legally, to be a full yap, it has to touch all the way around, and that touches all the way around. They advertise it as a semi-yap because some of them don't touch. I just happen to be one of the fortunate ones. And then this is one of the updated foredge options. Check that out. It has the shepherd walking toward the wolf that is attacking the sheep. He's got his rod in his hand, and he is about to take care of business, to take care of his sheep. Absolutely love this. Some people don't like the foredge. They think it looks a little cartoony. I just think it's kind of epic. It's something that's unique to Humble Lamb that they do that I've never seen anyone else do, and it's really cool. But now let's go ahead and get to the blue letter. In this, you see that bright blue, so they improve. Of course, this has the Dory art as well, as you can see right there. From Genesis to Revelation, it kind of tells the story. I like the Dory art being included in Bibles because it gives you visual aid with the story and kind of works as a cross-referencing system even sometimes. But beautiful, beautiful work. Absolutely love how this is deeply stamped in there. This one does not have a split liner. So that's really nice. Sometimes they'll have a split liner to save cost because you can get smaller pieces of leather. This does not. And the liner is also full grain goat skin. All right, y'all ready? Now to the Tim Wildsmith Bible. This is in what was the liner color of the Sahara blue. And what they did is basically reversed it. So here's the Sahara blue here. You can see the outside, and then you see the inside, that liner color. So the Tim Wildsmith Bible is just this kind of put in reverse. I absolutely love that new lion too. Just gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. I love the artwork, the foredge art gilding. So this one, deep stamping in, really nice spine hubs. We're going to test. Is this one a full yap? Yeah. See, that's a full yap. They touch. So this is a textbook full yap Bible. So I would consider this full yap as well. There are some that fall short, but again, it has that Sahara blue liner, and then this one has the other new. So if you don't like the other foredge I showed you, here's another option where the shepherd is protecting the sheep from the wolves. And you can see he's got the pierced hand. He's got the rod. It's kind of up off the top there. So It would be kind of cool if that extended up there, but I know that's a lot to ask. And again, you've got that same layout, the same blue, and you've got those nice words of Christ in blue. Now, one thing I noticed about this one is when the chapter number Ghost, it looks a little bit purple. I haven't noticed that before, but still very nice. This is the 32 GSM paper. It's excellent. It's line matched. It's got all the features that you like. And then what really sets this one apart, other than the color switch, is in the back it has Tim Wildsmith's Family Crest. It's a limited edition. This was limited to 500 and they are sold out, but just really nice. Love that tool line. So what are my thoughts on the Tim Wildsmith color combination? Well, since I've kind of gotten over my black Bible onlyism, brown is kind of like the other black. So to me, this is a little bit ordinary in the color scheme, but I also know that Tim does not like those really bright, bold colors. That's not his favorite. So I like this. It is a beautiful Bible, and oh, and by the way, this one also does not have the split liner. It has the full liner, which are gilt line, just absolutely beautiful. So my experience has led me to enjoy super vibrant colors. I would do something a little more bold and bright. This is something that's available in several other options, so it's not really different per se, but I tell you what, I'm glad I have it. I think it's really cool that Tim Wildsmith did a collab with Humble Lamb, and this is a super nice Bible. I'd just like to see him do something a little more bold with the colors. And I think that there are some things coming on the horizon from Humble Lamb that you're going to be blown away by with their color combos. So make sure you check it out. God bless you. Keep calm. Jesus on. This is your Nicholsworth.